Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Educationopedia, the School of Future. Today I am going to deal with the topic Chera Kingdom as a mind map. We'll be going through the various important facts, geographical extent, Chera trade, geographical advantages, early Cheras and later Cheras. So we'll know about each and everybody of them and what they did. So let's start with the fact. Important facts are there. So with important facts we will start. First of all, you can see here that the important facts are Satyaputra and Keralaputra. You have already read in our books, NCERT books, many where Keralaputra, these words were mentioned, was mentioned in Rock Edict 2 and Girnar inscription. Where is Girnar? Girnar is in Gujarat. Girnar is a place in Gujarat, and a lot of followers of this Girnar are there. And this is an occult type of organization which is working. Cheras are referred as Kedala Putho or Kerala Putra. In the Ashoka's edict 3rd century BC, Cheras used bow and arrow in their flag. So their flag were having the context bows and arrows. Now we will be dealing with the geographical extent where they were ruling. So they were ruling the parts of Tamil Nadu and Kerala. So two places where they were ruling were Tamil Nadu and Kerala. So where they are located? In Tamil Nadu and Kerala. So Tamil Nadu and Kerala were the two places where they were ruling, and in today's context it can be a bit more, a bit less also, but in today's context when we talk about, they were talking staying or they were ruling in the areas of Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Location of the Chera capital is generally assumed to be modern Karur. So Karur is their district, in that only they were having the capital of the Chera rulers. Controlled two harbor towns, one is the Tondi, Tindis and Muziris. Romans trade settlements flourished here. So the Romans, when traded with India, when the Romans traded with India, so it is showing you can see it here, that the Romans trade flourished here. So that is the Roman trade, means people from Rome came here and they traded with India. Next is your Chera trade. Further we will see to it that what are there. So we will see that traded with West Asia, Greece and Rome. So with whom Cheras were trading? They were trading with the West Asian countries, the Greece and the Rome. So what they were having, bulk spices. They were taking bulk spices, means they were basically what they were ruling upon or what they were controlling about the spices. Different kinds of spices were there. They were trying to control those spices, sell those spices, and you can find many written records of the spices and how they came for spice, because you know that these countries, basically the Greece and Rome, West Asia, are all cold countries, and for their survival they need some spices which can heat their body. Next, ivory. Ivory is the elephant teeth or the elephant trunk that we are having, that is the ivory. Timber products were there, pearls were there and gems were exported to the different areas. After the 2nd century AD, the Chera's power decayed rapidly with the decline of the trade with the Romans. Okay, so 2nd century, when 2nd century came, in the 2nd century AD, Chera's power rapidly declined, and with the decline of the trade with the Romans. So the Roman Empire was there and the trade declined there. Romans bought vast amount of gold in exchange for pepper. So the salt and pepper which we are using, that pepper we are talking about. For pepper, from India they were taking pepper, and for that they were giving gold in return. Next is your geographical advantages. So the area which was ruled by the Cheras were having some geographical advantages, like there were abundance of exotic spices, means large amount of spices were there and different spices were grown. Navigable rivers connecting Western Ghats and Arabian Sea. So many rivers were there and the navigation was very free, and that's why in the Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea. Favorable monsoon winds carried sailing ships directly from Arabian coast to the Chera kingdom. So what was happening, that this area was so much adverse that the Chera kingdom was there, and from the Chera kingdom the ships directly came from the monsoon winds. When the monsoon winds came, they brought the ships to the Arabian coast and where the Cheras were ruling. Now we will see the early Cheras. Early Cheras, who were the early Cheras? We will see that first was Uthiyan Cheralathan. first of the known rulers of the Chera dynasty. So who was the first known ruler of Chera dynasty? Uthian Cheralathan. His capital was at Kuzumar. So Kuzumur is a place where his kingdom was there. Present day Kuzumur will be most probably in your Kerala state. Contemporary of the Chola ruler Karikala Chola. So we have heard the name of the Chola ruler Karikala. So Karikala is a famous ruler, and along his time only Uthin was ruling in the Chera dynasty. Next, Nedam Cheralutham. Nedam Cheralutham consolidated the Chera kingdom, means it controlled or it made it balanced, and literature and art flourished during this period. So what he focused on? The literature of the kingdom and the art of the kingdom. Who focused on literature and art of the kingdom? Nedum Cheralutham. Next we have the Sangam literature describes about a number of Chera kings, princes and court poets. So Sangam literature, you know that Tamil is there, that one Sangam literature. In that Chera kings are described, their princes are described, and the court poets are described. Also called, next is your Cenguttuvan. Cenguttuvan was another king. He was also called as the Velkelu Kuttuvan, son and successor of Nedum Cheralathan. So he was the son of Nedum Cheralathan, defeated the Kongu people and a warrior called Mogur Manan. So Mogur Manan was a warrior, to him he defeated, and the Kongu people were the people ruling in that area, to him also he defeated. Elano Adigal wrote the legendary Tamil epic Cilappatikaram during his rule. So Elano Adigal was the ruler who wrote about the legendary Tamil epic Cilappatikaram during his rule. For next is your later Cheras. So who were the later Cheras? We will see to it. So the later Cheras were your in the later Cheras we will see that formerly known as the Kulashekaras were the nominal rulers of the Chera kingdom. So who were the nominal rulers of the Chera kingdom? Kulashekaras, or the later Cheras. Its capital was, of the later Cheras, the capital was at Mahodayapuram near the present day Kodungalar, Kerala district. Next is your Kulashekara Alvar. The later Cheras, the king was Kulashekara Alvar. He was the founder of second Chera dynasty. So what he was? He was the founder of second Chera dynasty. He wrote the book Perumal Thirumozi. So his book was Perumal Thirumozi. Became a Vaishnavite and renounced his crown. So you know that the Alvars and the Nayanars were there. So he became an Alvar king. So he became a Vaishnavite and renounced his crown in the name of God. Ramavarma Kulashekara, the last ruler of the Chera kingdom, was last Kulashekara ruler, and he fought with Kolothugan Cholan. So he fought with a Chola ruler. So this is all about the Chera dynasty, and here we have seen different things like the Chera in the Chera kingdom. What things we have seen, again we will see one by one. The important facts, the geographical extent, the Chera trade, the geographical advantages, early Cheras and the later Cheras. I hope you might have understood the lesson properly. For more updates, keep watching the channel. Thank you.